Friends, hello and welcome on TechGuruSpeaks.com. Today I would like to start a new topic, that is Python variables and numbers. So let's start the topic. So first we need to know what are Python variables and what are the different types of variables and what are the naming rules for Python variables. In Python programming, a variable is basically a reserved memory location for storing data values. And unlike other languages, Python doesn't have any keyword to declare a variable. Different data types in Python are numbers, strings, list, tuple, set, dictionary, etc. Python variables do not need to be declared with any particular data type, and they can even change their type after being initialized. Now we have to follow certain rules for the naming of the Python variables. These rules are as follows. A variable name must start with a letter or underscore. A variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscore character. Like, it may contain all the alphabets, whether it is in uppercase or whether it is in lowercase, all the digits like from 0 to 9 and the underscore symbol. Variable names are case sensitive in Python, like here all the letters in small, here y being capitalized, and here all the letters are capitalized, basically represent three different variables. So that is the rule for the naming of the Python variables. Now let's discuss about the Python numbers. In Python, basically we are having three numeric types, like int, that is representing integer number, float, that is representing floating point or decimal number, and complex, it is basically representing a complex number. And we can have some type conversion functions like int, bracket, float, bracket, and complex. By using these conversion functions, we can convert from one numeric type to another. Now we'll see some examples in the form of a Python program. So let's see what happens. So now I will be using the Spider software to demonstrate the concept of Python variables and numbers. So here I am having a program. So first I will be starting with variable test1. So here I have taken x equal to 25. That means what? I have not declared the variable with respect to its type. I don't have to use any keyword to represent its type. It will be assuming the value automatically. So it is basically representing integer value. So if I am printing this value, it will be showing 25. Now if I am changing the content of this variable to string, it will be showing exactly the same value. Similarly, I can have a floating point number or decimal number for storing. So here x is now pointing towards a floating point variable, and the program also shows the same value. Now we are having, say, some other variable test like x is great, like it is representing a string. So if I am writing here Python is plus x, that means it is basically doing concatenation operation. So it will be showing Python is great. Then we can have 15 as the value of x and 10 as the value of y. So it will be basically showing the sum of x and y, and it will be shown over here. So here we can have the new line character to be placed, and by using it intelligently, we can have optional space between the lines. Now we can also combine multiple variables together. Like here I am having four different variables, a b c d. They are having their respective values, like a is Delhi, b is Kolkata, c is Mumbai, d is Chennai. Now if I am printing them, they will be showing the respective values. Similarly, all of the variables can point to a same value, and that can be shown here by using the print method. So here, that is the idea of printing the corresponding variables and showing their values. Now I'll be seeing the Python numeric types. Like I have already told that it will be having three types of, say, numbers, like integer number, floating point number, and complex number. So if I am trying to print the values, it will be showing their value and the type. So type is a very important function that will be showing the type of a variable. Now I would like to perform type conversion. So a equal to 100, b equal to 12.57, and c equal to 5 plus 2j. That means uh, a is basically representing an integer number, b is basically representing a floating point number, and c is representing a complex number. Now we can convert the integer number a to a floating point number. Similarly, we can also convert a floating point number to integer number by using int function. Similarly, we can also convert the int number to complex number by using the complex function. Now we can show them by using the print function, and finally we can also show their types. Now I would like to run the program, and then I will discuss about the output that I have got here. For the first case, like variable test1, the result is pretty straightforward. It is just trying to print the value. Say x equal to 25, that means it is representing integer number. X equal to, then comes India, that is a representing a string value, and x equal to 52.7, that is representing a floating point number. For variable test2, here we can have the concatenation operator for strings. Like the plus operator can be used for concatenating two strings, or it can also be used for performing addition, like that we have done here. Like for Python is plus x, it is basically showing Python is great. So it is for concatenation operation that will be performed between two strings. Now we can also perform addition operation here by using the plus operator. So that is the result, like 15 plus 10, 25. Then we can have multiple variables together, and by using the print function we have uh, printed the values, the corresponding values. Similarly, they can have the same value also that has been printed over here. Now we have the numeric types like int, float, and complex. The values are shown over here, denoted by a, b, c respectively. Now I have tried to print the values, like x is 100, b is 12.57, c is 5 plus 2j. 5 is the real part and 2 is the imaginary part. So basically in that way, that has been shown over here. So the type is a very important function, and it is a very important thing to remember that by using this function we can know about the type of a particular variable. Since in Python we don't have to provide the type while declaring a variable. So now we can perform type conversion by using the float, int, and complex function. So that is why we are getting such result, like x is now showing 100.0 because it has been converted into floating point number. So conversion is from int to float. Then comes float to int, like 12.57 will be showing the value 12 only because the integer part is taken into account, and for the last one, that is for complex a, that is being stored in the variable z, so that will be showing the complex number that we are getting from the integer value a. So in that we have performed the corresponding conversion. Similarly, we can show the types also, like they are having the types like float, int, like x is basically representing float, y is basically representing int, and z is representing a complex number. So I hope you have understood the logic, and you have guessed about the use of Python variables and Python numbers. And if you have liked my video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So this is the channel URL, and please visit my website for more useful information, techguruspeaks.com. My email ID is admin@techguruspeaks.com. Have a nice day. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching this video. Thank you all.